Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Rajanish, congratulations for completing this 4 weeks journey of self-awareness practices, self-awareness micro practices, in fact,
Thank
right? So
you.
just introduce yourself, what you're doing, and then what was your experience about this whole 4 week journey?
Yeah, as you said, my name is Rajanish, and no, I am running a business. So when I am in business, there are a lot of things which is there. Apart from that, after Corona, there was a lot of things, anxiety and all that thing has come in. So before Corona and all, I was a happy going person. There was not much thoughts and all. There was not much of insecurities, but after Corona there are suddenly certain kind of fears, insecurities started to pop up. Even on business also, I started to see there was certain kind of insecurities which started to come up. So I was looking for a lot of courses, lot of gurus, lot of people who can help me out with you know to come to make me out of this problem. But nowhere I was getting the proper solution. Why? Because there were techniques, but that techniques was not, I was not able to implement it because of my schedules. And sometimes they say that you have to meditate on a mantra. When you sit and do this thing mantra, between that mantra there are so many people going outside and coming and all. One day you do, 10 days you don't do, then it is not. Sometimes pranayama, that is all not working out. Why? Because I'm not seeing the result, because that control is not there in me. But after doing your course, what I realized is one thing. See that meditation you can do anytime, which is a very good concept, which I understood. Initially I did not get it what you mean to say, but then I got that thing. Why? Because yesterday only, I will tell you, when my today morning, sorry, today morning, my I was sitting for a meditation for almost 20 minutes. I do. When I was sitting, my wife came. She said something. She kept a tea also. I was able to hear it, and I was not getting involved in it, and I was in a totally no allowing it to let go, or not getting frustrated. During my meditation, she came, she can't she think about it, that I am doing meditation, how can she no do that and all. Nothing like that. I was totally you know allowing myself to let go, which was not creating any kind of anxiety thought process and all that thing. I was totally free. And after that, how in my day-to-day activity it helped me out is that there are times, there are unwanted thoughts comes. When we chase these thoughts, it will like take us to a next level. That means that thought will first, it will start with a thought, then second the thought will capture your body sensation and your bodies and all. Then after that your body will behave like a thought. The what kind of thought is there, that kind of way your body will start to behave like. So after some time that thought will hijack you, and you feel that you are that thought. Now you are in a misery of that thought to give you a space, and thought will not leave you. That will may give you more terrible kind of things. No, it will start giving you more advanced level of thoughts. So yes, your techniques really worked out in one way, is that bringing our awareness to the sensation, that brings us to the present moment, because every cell of ours has got a certain vibration, certain space, certain kind of rhythm. Now when we bring on a thought, and that thought, even our cells can believe that that thought is right, and it will start behaving in that way. But when we know that we are not that thought, and we are the space which is there, and we bring on our true identity, what will happen is that the the vibration which was created by the thought gets broken up. When it gets broken up, it will reach to the initial stage, that is space. So that's how it works out beautifully, as you explained to me last time when I asked about it, how it works out. So you have to break the pattern. Yes, breaking the pattern is very important. Why? Because our energy level, energy is something which comes in. If suppose we don't break that energy level, then what will happen? That energy will keep on continuing like that. You have to break that energy, right? So the breaking the energy is bringing on awareness on your body, bringing on awareness on the space around you, bringing on awareness on the gaps between the breath. This all is something by which you bring on awareness on your present moment. When you are in the present moment, there is no problems. Problems are always in the, beautifully you explained last time, problems are always attached to the past or to the future, but in the present moment there is no problems. So when you are in the present moment, there is no problem. Yes, definitely we will, our mind tends to take us to the future, because always it like future or either on past, because the mind existence actually depend on past or the future. If suppose it stays in present, there is no existence for the mind. So
Yeah,
we,
Rajesh, then see, you said no, you've been too much of busy, right?
yeah,
A lot of
yes,
things you have to deal, and even while happening, this course was happening, you were into so many different things happened. Okay, so but still, you were able to, somehow manage those things. So how do you think that these micro practices was helpful? Can you just give me one or two examples?
yes, the micro practitioners has really helped me out, because one of the reason is because you need not to sit in a room, close the door and start chanting some mantra or meditation and all that thing. Now you're with your family, you're playing with your kid, you're sitting there, you're enjoying that moment, you are into the awareness of the space. That means the micro practitioner concentrating on your body sensation, which any place we can do it. We are talking to the people also, we can still feel that sensation. When you do that, you are coming to the present moment, you are observing the space around it, which can be done when you are sitting with the people, and nobody will know that you are actually practicing some kind of meditation. That is the beauty of this thing. So you need not to sit and become like a meditation pose and give some time to yourself. Sometimes you will give sometimes usually there are practices which tell to morning you spend 20 minutes, evening you spend 20 minutes of time for meditation. But here meditation can happen anytime. You can do 20 minutes, 50 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 second, 1 minute. So it happens anywhere, anytime. So that is the beauty of this is. So yes, my level of anxiety level has reduced very drastically, very drastically. And I understood what is the reason for that. So now I know that I can control it, and I know that if something goes beyond that, then again I have an option to come back to you and take your guidance also. But yes, now I have a total control on my anxiety levels. Still there are sometimes thoughts are very aggressive, but I know that I know how to control it now.
Okay, and then you were also saying, before starting this, you were always, whenever you felt anxious moments, your jaws used to get tightened, and that used to give
Yeah,
to some kind of
right.
uneasiness, and then you don't know what to do. But now, what is happening?
So this is something very, very this thing. I will give you an example of this jaw tightening thing. I went to a doctor and also ENT specialist, ENT, that my mouth will get dried up, and also I sometimes I feel that there is very much tightness nearby my jaws. Now, I, this is something which I was not able to understand why this tightness is coming. Is there any problem and all? I started to research about it. I spoke to the doctor. Is my saliva getting reduced? That is the kind of question I asked. The doctor said some other things and all. He said, yeah, sometimes it happens that he was not able to understand, because he talks from the medical point of view. He is not understanding from this is not related to medical. This is something related to some other level, the thought process, which he is not able to understand. But when I started doing pranayama and all that thing for few minutes, yes, here and there I was able to trick it. No, doing pranayama, it will trick, and after that again it will come back. So they say continuously you practice and all, but it was not giving me relief, frankly speaking. For some people it may, for me it was not doing. But when I started doing this thing, initially when I felt that the jaw tightening is there, mouth getting dried up, this was happening. When you told that bring your awareness into that, just be aware, there is nothing to be judge or anything, just bring your awareness. The body is very tricky. When you bring the awareness, it will slowly start showing no symptoms of that. So it has a tendency that you wanted to prove that, okay, I'm seeing you, there is the tightening of the jaws is getting reduced. Now the jaw tightening is not there at all. Actually the jaw tightening is not there. There are a lot of things which has reduced to a very good level, that I can see a difference in that. The panicking, unnecessary thought process, unnecessary story building my mind which is doing, now also it builds up, but then come back come back to the sensation. So the energy is there. Now the energy, when I bring it back to my body, again it has to go back. No, it will think, yeah, again I have to put so much effort to go there, leave it, let me give another thought. So what happens is intensity has reduced, that thought's intensity, and I am able to diffuse it.
Great. Wonderful. So now you can just keep on using these things. Now you know whenever you get into that mode, I call it as fat, right?
Yeah,
Building up the fat. So you can just
right.
dissolve the fat just by getting into this mode. As you said, few seconds now and then. Now and then. That is more important. Okay. Instead of allocating some time. That's also good. But during the day, throughout the day also, no, you can just get into that mode now and then reap the benefits. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Yes, definitely, sir. Thank you very much for
Thank you
your
so
time.
much.
Yeah, I think very few no coaches. I would say that you as a trainer, not that trainer, as I would say that coach, life coach. You can, I will tell you, is very few coaches actually spend time, and they spend sincerely time with them. It is not like whenever I give you a call. No, there are people they will say this is not the time to give a call. I am right now busy. That this and all that thing. No, that is, I have not seen it. You do it with a sincere effort to help, and which has helped me out also. I can reach you most of the time, you are available and you are giving me solution. That is the best thing. Another thing is that you have taken time to come from your place and physically sat with me face to face and given me a lot of good vibe. And also the training, one session you have done face to face, which is very difficult, I know. It is one of the most difficult thing.
But then
So
I
you,
enjoyed, I know, the lunch at
yes,
your place also. That's also
yes,
nice.
definitely,
Okay.
definitely, sir.
Mm,
Which was like a treat for us. You came in here and you have guided me. You have given me a lot of knowledge. Now I think that is something which I would like to thank you for coming and doing it.
right. So thank you so much for sharing your experiences so that some people might get benefited by knowing that
Definitely,
there are ways to get into this mode every now and then. It's not that totally we have to sit at one place and do it.
right,
It is being. That's why I say no, don't do meditation, be in meditation. Yeah.
right, right.
And that's what it
Definitely,
is. And I hope that you start practicing this on a continuous basis.
right,
And and generally, there is no necessity to come back to me, because you know all the tools. Now all the
right,
tools are yours now. Okay.
right,
So you can
right,
just keep using them. That's it.
right,
Okay.
right,
Yeah.
right, right, right,
Right
right, sir.
then. Thank you
Right.
so much and wish
Thank
you
you very much.
all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.